Contracts is a really active research topic, but it has been since quite a while, and I'm hearing since quite a few years that, oh, we didn't know about that. I think we do need to be active and push this topic, because otherwise, well, it may not enter the mainstream discussion. So I think that is important, yeah. Hearing a lot about decarbonization. Decarbonization is just not everything. We need to take into account the non-CO2 effects and cannot just talk about making up for the CO2 that we have emitted. It is astounding how much air traffic is growing, right? And connected with this growth is, of course, a larger climate impact. And we need to consider that, and whatever we are doing in order to mitigate the climate impact of aviation, we need to consider at the same time that aviation is growing and growing. So the amount of mitigation that we would need to do is certainly increasing. The fuel is certainly important, but there's just so and so much that you can do with using sustainable aviation fuel. I mean, it's certainly a very interesting method of reducing the climate impact, but you need to accept that you need to, that it's only part of the mitigation that needs to be done. Acknowledging that you have a much larger climate impact than what CO2 would be causing is part of it, and trying to make up for this climate impact. Maybe it may be difficult to mitigate the whole climate impact of aviation, but you need to find different ways. Things need to come together. You can use different fuels, you might be able to avoid some. But carbon capture is also something that you can do. But generally, I mean, we are doing mainly the research, trying to understand what the dependencies are and try to communicate that. The policy side is really something that other people will need to decide. And it's also important that the current research is being brought forward here. It's also important because there are certain things, certain research topics that we need to work on. And for those research topics to be advanced, we need to cooperate. We need to cooperate also with industry.